Be honest with yourself, bro. How many ingredients did you eat today? Can you physically count on your fingers how many ingredients you eat? I don't think so. See, food is one of the most important thing you have in your life. You need to eat correctly. You need to eat the right stuff, fuel your body. I don't think you are, bro. I'm here to help you. See, I can count how many ingredients I've had today. I've had probably like 5 or 6. And that's my first meal. Oh, 1.5. You probably can't. You probably eat this processed, ultra processed foods. Oatmeal in the morning, cereal, still add a little sugar. I know this kid. In the morning, he has cornflakes with sugar and milk. There is no protein in that. There's just unprocessed foods. I mean, amounts of processed foods in there. And he's putting sugar in it. He doesn't even have organic milk. It's the powder milk, the like $3-4 stuff. The worst thing you can buy with your money. I want to help you. That's why, if you can, and if you're willing to, I'll try to give you a step-by-step meal plan. You don't have to follow it exactly. You don't have to cut out everything you have. But it'd be good if you could implement some of these sources of protein, carbs, and fruits to put it in your meals. For me, I have with carbs, I have kumara or sweet potato, potatoes, and pumpkin. I usually grill all of those because that's the most I like it. I put a bit of olive oil, season it with salt and pepper. My proteins, I just eat chicken, beef, and sometimes lamb, rarely fish. And then for fruits, I eat quite a lot of frozen fruits. I have frozen mango, frozen mixed berries, blueberries. If you can get the organic ones, that's better. I understand that the organic ones are more expensive, but if you can, it would be better because there's some stuff they put into the other ones that it's not good. There's this one brand here in New Zealand, it's called Fruzo. They have quite a lot of recoils because they find like traces of plastic in the fruit. So I just stay away from that. I found this new brand. Actually, it's called, I'm not promoting it or anything, and I'm not getting promoted, but it's called the mixed berry, I think. It's 1.5 kilos of frozen mango. It's relatively cheap and it's a product from Vietnam. The reason I'm going with this and not an organic option is because the organic option is from Peru. This is from Vietnam. I myself was in Vietnam and the mangoes there are way better and I know the source it's coming from, so I'd rather get it from there. You have to eat well. Simple. I understand that some of you eat a lot of carbs, a lot of processed carbs, a lot of processed foods. I know it might be difficult at the start to cut it out, but once you get there, you will feel way better. Trust me on this. I cut out rice, pasta, even pasta, it just has wheat and salmonina. I think that's how you pronounce it. It has those 2 ingredients. I'm still staying away from it. I'm just eating whole ingredient foods. Potatoes, sweet potatoes. I reckon sweet potato mash is probably the best mash out there. It's great. All you gotta do is just boil it and mix it up. And then chicken, beef, steak, and fruits. and I have a bit of yoga as well. If you have a lot of money, try the carnivore diet, where it's just steak, chicken thighs. If you can eat that 3 or 4 times a day, that's amazing. I myself can't. I'm working out at the gym, working out 5 to 6 days a week. Then I'm doing some physical labor as well. I can't eat just protein. I bet you probably my body will function at that sort, but I can't. Like, I need more carbs. That's why I have tons of sweet potatoes. I have tons of chicken, and I have tons of onions and mushrooms with it. If you can, add other vegetables as well. I have broccoli, onions, mushrooms, capsicums as well. Even if you can have avocados, they have good fat in it. But eating all this ultra processed food is killing your body. You probably don't realize. I didn't realize as well. Like, yes, you have urges to have chocolate, and you have chocolate. But when I'm eating this clean, I don't really do. I'm just hungry, and then I make myself a fat meal. I understand that if you're like 14, 15, 16, you don't have a job, you can't afford it, and if your parents don't buy it, I understand, but just try to leave out some of the ultra processed foods. Don't eat that bag of chips. You achieve absolutely nothing from eating that. It's not going to fill you up, it's just for the taste. Don't eat the ice cream. You're just a fat shit. You're getting nothing out of it. If there's bread and everything, try to leave it out. If your mum makes dinner, try to eat the protein, try to eat the vegetables, try to eat the good stuff out of it. If you can, leave out the shitty carbs, leave out the processed foods. If you work and you have your own money, prioritize spending money on yourself, on your food, on your health. I don't get people that say, nah, food is too expensive, but I'm going to go buy the new iPhone. Or food's too expensive, but I'm going to go pay $200 somewhere else on some degenerate stuff. Food's too expensive, but I'm going to spend $200, $300 on clothing. You live once. Why not spend more money on yourself, on your health, on the food that you are putting into your body? You will feel great. You will feel 10 times better. You won't have brain fog. I'm not a scientist to tell you this, but from my experience, like a week and a half or 2 weeks, I've been eating very, very clean. And the brain fog, I have none. If you have ADHD, this bullshit that doctors say exists, try to go on this. Try to go on this diet, and you will feel better. You will concentrate more. You can't just go on here on this diet, eat this food, and still do degenerate stuff like scrolling 6 hours a day on Instagram, because it's not going to help you. But if you do all these good habits, if you work out, if you stop scrolling, if you stop doing degenerate stuff, if you start eating clean and healthy, your body will feel better. You will feel better. Like just now before I record this video, I was outside. I went for a cold plunge. The water was freezing, but the sun's out. It's starting to be winter. And boy, getting the sun on your face when you're half naked on your body, it feels great. Like it's a natural testosterone booster. That's a bit off subject, but with food, just try to eat clean. For breakfast, have eggs. Have eggs if you can. Have kumara. Have some protein. Have chicken. All you need is a source of protein, which is chicken or beef. Then you need a source of vegetables, which you can have mushrooms, broccoli, onion, capsicum, cucumber. If you want, have a source of carbs, potato, pumpkin, sweet potato. That's all you need. Have 3 meals of that. If you're craving sweets, have fruit, have bananas, have frozen fruit. If you want to add yogurt, add plain Greek yogurt. Make sure you look at the ingredients of the yogurt to make sure there's not some shit stuff in there. If you want, add some bit of honey, but make sure the honey's good as well. Make sure it's from bees. If you can buy a local, that's great. We get our honey locally. It's $30 a jar, but it's great. It's from bees. It's not the stuff you buy in supermarkets that's ultra processed. If you can, just cut out all this other ultra processed foods. It's not good for your body. You might not realize it yet, but it's killing you slowly. If you can, start with your next meal. Take out some of those ultra processed foods. Skip the rice, skip the naan, skip the bread. Have more vegetables and protein. I'm not expecting you to start super eating clean. If you can, that's great. But if you can't, just start small. Try to be better every single day. You can say to yourself, this day I'm not going to eat the rice. This day I'm going to skip on the sandwich and I'm going to have some chicken with broccoli. If you're working out at the gym, skip the chicken, broccoli and rice. Instead of rice, you can put potatoes or sweet potatoes. It's a healthier option. Add eggs if you can. You'll feel 30 times better. Guarantee this. I guarantee you that. I've stopped eating processed foods. I only eat singular ingredient meals. And I feel great. So if you can do that as well, you will see a positive change in your body. It might take a week or 2 for your body to adjust to it, but after that, you'll feel fantastic. Start doing good habits. Start small, and then go to big. If you can, start big. You got this. You live once, so why not put the good food into your body? Stay strong. I'm rooting for you. If you want to watch any of the other content I've posted, go check it out.